Hey, Whiskey Fancies, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kara.
Kara, what do we have today?
We have Arran the Bothy quarter cask.
No, okay, I call it Arran. Is that really how you pronounce it?
Arran.
Arran?
I just like to call it Arran.
It's got the R, the double R's.
I can't do that.
R.
I can't do that.
Ruffles have ridges.
Yep, not mine. Mine are
Maybe
flat.
I took some of the years of Spanish class. Can order a mean taco at Taco Bell, though.
Yeah.
No.
So, I love this. This is the Bothy. Do you know what a Bothy is?
What's a Bothy?
Yeah.
You teach me all these
Bothy
things.
is a small stone house that's on in Scotland.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. So
Does it come with that little beer?
Sure.
I like nature.
Yeah. So I saw the name The Bothy and it made me smile, and it reminded me of Ralphie that does all of those wonderful Scotch reviews. He's live from The Bothy, and it made me smile, so I had to pick this up. It is quarter casks, and it is bottled at 53.2%. So that's another added bonus. It is non-chill filtered, I believe. Usually all of theirs are.
I think all of their stuff is. I believe so.
Can't read that fast, but I believe they are. So this is aged in ex-bourbon barrels, and then it's transferred to smaller casks called quarter casks and aged an additional 18 months. So it's very similar to almost like a double oaked situation that they do with bourbon. So it's aged twice.
Okay.
Yeah, they call it the quarter cask for the second barreling. I'm just really enthralled with Arran. They're very transparent. It's not age stated. But I still can't see it, but I thought it was non-chill filter.
I think all their stuff is.
I think so, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, what do you say we get into this? I'm going to quick double check and see if it's on here.
Ooh. This smells so elegant. With just a touch of...
Yep, it's non-chill filtered. I'm sorry. I found it. I just wanted to confirm.
It has a touch of something about, like, I can kick your ass.
It's a little zest punch.
But I'm elegant while I can do it.
Yeah, I love this malt. I've said this in the past. We have the Macramore, and I just love that whiskey. And this Arran the Bothy is another one of my favorites.
Yes, you do like them.
It's very, it's almost like, is it lemon sharpness? Like there's a sharpness on the nose.
It does have a citrus note to it.
It might be lemon peel.
This smells so...
I like it.
It smells very rich for a single malt. Like it's...
But not heavy. Like bright. Bright and rich. It's interesting.
It's a happy Scotch on the nose.
Oh, definitely.
I'm intrigued and excited that you taught me that it's basically a double...
Yeah, quarter cask. Isn't that interesting?
I'm just here to drink, folks.
Yeah.
She teaches us.
I just love the smell of this their malt. I just love it. I don't know why.
I'm gonna taste it. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's bright and clean, but it's got that cereal maltiness.
Oh,
it's so rich.
How that ended right now? That it like flipped on a dime with this oily single malt, but it's got something in the backbone. Maybe it's the double cask of it. But there's something there that's different. But how it ends is like it completely flips the script and it gets a little sweet.
Oh, that makes sense.
But with a slight... Does it have a smoky note to it? Not like a peat smoke. There's something that's there.
I don't get that. I get really intense...
Where does that come from?
Vanilla's on the
like
back.
It just, yeah, it's like it just flips the script.
It's bright
and you're like, yes.
It gives a tinge where it flips the script and it gives you some barrel bitterness, and then it ends vanilla.
Yeah.
Fascinating. I love it.
It's not overwhelming on the oak.
No.
Or the wood, but it's there, but it's slightly a grade above subtle. You know? Like it's there, but it's not overpowering, but it's hiding in the background, but you don't have to look for it.
You do get that alcohol punch.
Yes.
When it flips that script, it
does. But then it
gets you a little bit.
It finishes with this sweetness that I just
love it.
Did not expect.
I love this malt. It's just fascinating to me. It's very rich,
I
but
see
light.
why you do. You always talk about it, and I'm like, okay.
And there's just something about it that just makes me so happy. And I think it's the beautiful richness, the little bit of vanilla that you're getting. But it's interesting, like, normally I get vanillas and light notes on the front palate. this one, like you said,
It's
the
all
vanilla
that.
pops in at the end.
It does U-turn.
I like it.
It does have cereal quality to it.
Yeah, I like that part.
But not in a grain forward way.
Right, it's kind of hard to describe because malt is, so it's malted barley, and that does, like when you say that, that inherently should have kind of a grainy taste to it, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I don't have a vast experience with a lot of malts and stuff, but they all taste malty cereal.
Yeah.
In different.
This is a
phases.
Different.
This is just.
It doesn't stick out for one note. It's there throughout, but it variances to something that's right there in your face, but not grain forward, and then it goes to the sweetness. We're gonna put some water in it.
I am gonna put water in it because it has that spike of alcohol, and it is 53%. Yeah. So it can totally handle it. And I've never had a lower proof Arran Malt before. I always have their cask strength.
Don't they usually go a little bit higher anyway?
They do normally. They go.
Is it because of the non-chill filter?
I really don't know. Maybe it is because of that. I know they do offer a lower proof option. We just don't have it.
Oh, that sucks.
We have a lot more
Scotch to explore. Lower proof.
Right, we have more Scotch to explore, which is not bad.
It's very elegant on the nose, though.
It's just so lovely, and I don't know why I'm so enthralled. It's one of my top distillers at the moment.
Yeah, we don't have that many bottles from them. We've just had some.
We've had a couple samples of other ones
that we've really liked.
There hasn't been anything that I was disappointed in, which is kind of fun.
I really want to try their sherry. I don't know why we just haven't
pulled the trigger.
More the bizarre ones we've gotten random sample ones for. Not bizarre, but just nothing that you're gonna really. It's like special releases. Not as common.
We get offered samples of special releases, which is very generous of our friends. So that's cool.
They should make an air freshener in this. Just letting people know and forewarn them when they're coming in your house that hey, an alcoholic might live here. Come join us.
Yes, it almost thins down the mid palate a little bit. That flip that you're talking about isn't as abrupt, but it's almost not as fun. It's okay.
It's okay.
It gets rid of the punch of alcohol bitterness that was in the mid palate, and it's kind of more of a tingly sensation ride. I could put some more water in it. I'll probably do that, but
you get more bitterness out of it actually now.
Yeah, it pulls out of that second quarter cask. I think
it doesn't have that smooth and easy transition,
which is weird because it was spiky.
That is a little bit more.
Yeah, it's different. Do you guys like to put water in some of your scotch and taste what the exploration of what water does? It's interesting. Let us know in the comments. What's your favorite whiskey that's changed dramatically before and after water? I think it's an interesting experiment.
You put more in it. You
I put more in it. Just smell it first.
All right, you hand me a glass. You don't want to drink it.
That's true. You have to be careful.
I don't know why you do that.
Word of warning.
You just don't hold candy in front of a child.
I think it brings out the ethanol flavored spike in the beginning more than it did before, which is bizarre. It bears the lovely flavor of the malt a little bit behind alcohol, which is kind of...
It brings out more of the sweetness though, which is weird because it has bitterness in the mid palate. Sweetness comes about when it flips the script with it just from the bottle. Yeah, at the end.
It tastes a little more bitter with the water, doesn't it?
Yeah, but in the mid palate I get some sweetness, which is weird.
It's
bitter overall, but
it finishes a little bit more bitter to me with the water.
Okay, so we know that.
So I prefer it without water. May I have it?
That sucks because now you're gonna have less
whiskey because you can't proof it down for yourself. It's a bummer.
You just have to buy more. This is pleasant.
That's a proofing.
How much does this bottle go for?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I know what I paid for it, but mine was discounted because of the old marketing label.
Okay.
That's why I snatched it up, because I knew the whiskey was the same, but the label was just being switched out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's because I'm trying to equate in my mind, like, for this price range, like, what's in that price range that we've tried before?
I would say it's probably around 65, 70, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. going back from the proof down version, going back to the cask strength version, it's a little bitier than it was at first sip. It's a little more bitey with the alcohol. I still love it though, but it's a little more. If you don't like that mouthfeel of a little higher proof alcohol, you might not enjoy it as much. But I really enjoy it.
So they do batches. This is batch 3. This is one of 13,800. Why is everything even numbers?
Oh.
Okay. And it says bottled in September of 2017. How long was this on the shelf for?
I don't know. She doesn't move so fast. I'm glad that I got it though.
Little
bird.
Little birds.
Yeah, their marketing is dramatically changed. It's now more focused on the fact that they're an island whiskey, and they do some beautiful graphics with that. Yeah. But
I like the little nature in the front.
So have you ever tried Arran Malt? What's your favorite of their offerings? Have you tried the Bothy, or perhaps the Macremore, or even the sherry casks finished?
And I guess I fancy this whiskey for this Scotchtober.
It is a great offering from Arran from the Scotchtober. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Join us in our next video.
Cheers.
Cheers.